finally evolves into Dragonite. With the TMs I have available to me, I can at least teach it Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Earthquake, which is a mixed set, but since we have down mode, I figure it'll let us adapt to the situation better. And fittingly, we immediately afterwards have to take on the Dragon Master Drake, who starts out with Ampharos. I send in my brand spanking new Dragonite, and off the attack boost I get from down mode, I can clean one-shot the Ampharos with Earthquake. Next, Drake sends in an Archeops, and since I don't have multi-scale, I really don't want to risk Dragonite here, so I swap out into Omastar to get an Intimidate off. Archeops then goes for Rock Slide, and of course it ends up getting a critical hit, leaving me at just above half, which means I can take another Rock Slide even if it crits. However, I just end up flinching, so I don't get to take the Archeops out with Omastar. At this point, I can't take another crit, so I go ahead and swap into Destructotron, who takes a Rock Slide on the switch, then a Clash, and is able to knock out the Archeops with a Thunderbolt. Now, Drake is the worst kind of meta player that of course brings a Landorus on their team. I obviously need to swap out here expecting a ground move, but I do have a lot of flying types to choose from, so I swap into True Draco, who does end up getting a special attack boost on the switch. Landorus, however, of course has to have speed boost and outspeeds me the next turn with a Rock Slide, which doesn't do too much damage, and very fortunately doesn't flinch me, so that I can take out the Landorus with a quad effective Ice Beam. Next, Drake sends in a Tyranitar, and I'm not confident that Dragonite can take it out with an Earthquake, so I go ahead and swap into Salamence as Tyranitar goes for a Dark Gem boosted payback. The best part about this is that the Dark type move activates Salamence's Justified ability, which makes it very easy to just Mega Evolve and one-shot the Tyranitar with an Earthquake the next turn. From there, Electivire and Dusknoir stand no chance against super effective Earthquake and Crunch, sealing the victory for our team. Having defeated Drake with our entire Elite 14 intact, I get myself ready to face the greatest lightning rod of a man. Let's dance, Steven. All of me versus all of you. It's time to take on the great Chief Steven. And being a man of culture, he of course leads with an antlery boy Sawsbuck. But that isn't such a bad thing, since it only has resisted moves versus our Destructotron. However, Magnezone doesn't have anything great to hit Sawsbuck with either, so I just go for a Volt Switch, which ironically activates Sawsbuck's eject button, swapping it out for Nail Slime, which somehow negates my Volt Switch. I obviously can't stay in with Magnezone versus the ground type, so I go ahead and swap out into True Draco, who gets a special attack boost on the switch as I dodge the Earthquake. I then go for a Flamethrower, confidently thinking it will take out Mamoswine in one shot, but somehow it survives plus one Flamethrower and knocks me out with a Blizzard. I then send in Fossilate to get off an Intimidate, which means I can hopefully survive an Earthquake. However, Steven just goes for a full restore, allowing me to one-shot the Mamoswine with Surf. Since I'm Frog weak to Grass, this of course baits back out his Sawsbuck, so I go ahead and swap back into Magnezone. I try for a Charge Beam, but I don't end up getting the special attack boost, so I just go for a Flash Cannon, taking out the Sawsbuck instead. Steven then, of course, has to have a Metagross, and since this thing has Hammer on, I have to swap out, but I can easily go into my Butterfree, which quad resists fire. This effectively just makes Metagross lower its own speed with the Hammer on, and I can go for a Sleep out of the next turn getting it to sleep. I then swap out into Omastar to get an Intimidate off and lower its attack as it stays asleep. I then swap into Butterfree since it will either attack me with Meteor Mash or Hammer on, but it just ends up going for Iron Defense instead. From there, I can attack Sleep the next turn and swap out into Omastar to lower its attack again with Intimidate. On the switch, Metagross wakes up and hits Omastar with a Meteor Mash, but it doesn't do too much damage. The next turn, I strike back with a Surf, which does a bit less than half as a Hammer-On deals massive damage to Omastar, lowering Metagross' speed further. I then decide to go for another Surf since I can probably survive another attack as the Metagross sets up with Agility. Since it's in healing range, the full restore is expected here, so I just go for another Surf to get as much damage as possible.
सॉरी जैसे तो थोड़ी जल्दी निकल बना था
Since Metagross outspeeds me, I can't leave Omastar in here, so I decide to swap in Copycat, who with Imposter copies all of Metagross' boosts. It then goes for Hammer on lowering its own speed, which would be helpful if I didn't have the Chill Scarf, which means I would have outsped it anyway, and I can take out the Metagross with a Meteor Mash. Steven's next Pokemon is a Skuntank, and it can either go for Flamethrower or Night Slash here, but I'm betting it sees more damage with Night Slash. And since Night Slash is a Dark-type move, it activates Salamence's Justified ability, boosting its attack. From there, I Mega Evolve Salamence and can easily take out the Skuntank with a super effective Earthquake. Steven's second to last Pokemon is Deoxys Defense-Full. And this thing is so tanky that not even a +1 super effective punch from Mega Salamence is enough to take it out, but he squanders it all and just goes for Amnesia. When Speed Boost has its ability, however, it does outspeed the next turn, giving you the same health, but it doesn't do too much damage, and another punch can take out the Deoxys. Steven has then been taking notes from Cynthia as he sends in his final Pokemon, Garchomp. It's my Mega Dragon versus your Mega Dragon, Steven, and we all know who's coming out on top as I go for a Dragon Claw, and Knockout is sorry. Wait a minute.